He was for destroying Georgia Power. So I'm smoking my tobacco. I just got done drinking my alcohol that my dad got home for me. My favorite show, that sports team that I like to watch on TV is the Ravens. They're my favorite team. I'm gonna go get some alcohol there.
people always want to put things about me on there. And really, in all reality, I just don't like Shirley as my ex-boyfriend. And for a while, I had a cat.
So my favorite sports team that I like to watch is the Ravens. Sometime 2 years ago, I played basketball with these boys. There was a man named Mr. Brooks in my classroom. That wanted to rape a student. That had raped a student. Um, See, with me, Ryan George Fair, I was in two alternative schools. One was called Forbush and one was called Arrow. There was a boy named Matt Beckner that attempted to rape me when I was 28. And a man named Chris said, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine to me when I was young. Only on one day when I was 13, I did things with Brian. My first girlfriend was named Alicia Adele Mickley. And my second girlfriend was named Brooke Darks. My third one was named Tanya Dorsey, and my fourth one was named Nadia Piggott. And my fifth one was named Sabrina LaRochelle. And then from the time until I was 17 until I was 20, I just sat in this house and talked to Cheryl for 4 years. And my first date was with a girl named Shelby, when I was like 16. And then only on one day, after I broke up with him, I did things with Kelly J. Caudill, who has a YouTube channel. And when I was like 13, I liked a black and Hispanic girl named Kelly Jeffries, that played the violin. And then last year I was with my girlfriend with black hair. And Alex and Courtney, brought bed bugs in my house. And stole my Xbox. But I play Sims 4. And like I said, my black friend who died was named the Ryan Cherry Site. And my other friend who died was named Ryan Charles Dietrich, who was shot by a police officer. And like I said, at any point during the day, Margie Rubishok, who calls herself Gigi with a sister named Jeanette Edwards, is real. I met Margie, but I never met Jeanette. Jasmine and Brandy are real. Jared is real. Dan Brakely and Damon Winning are real. Jeff Ronald McKinney is real, and Jeffree Star. I see it as witchcraft. My dad cooks salmon for dinner every night, most nights, and he gets McDonald's and things like that for me. But he didn't buy me a car when I was 16. I just sat in this house for years and watched all my alternative school friends unfriend me. And I was real sad about it. And like I said, no, my first girlfriend, Alicia, I only fingered her, and Brooke on Revolver Report gave me a blowjob. I fingered her, and Adriel Tanya said, Nadia denied my request. And then I fingered Sabrina when I was 17. I had one boyfriend who was Billy, or Shirley, who was famous, and then when I was 25, is when I met Jared, who was the real life Shirley, people coincidence boy. So my belief is that a goddess monitors me all the time in my house. And that's why they qualify my disability in 3 weeks. And really, I was just like, my job is to sell black web. Because for years, people thought Ryan George Carr wasn't real. Or if they did, they thought I was the boy with black hair and green eyes on Revolver Report. And I just feel as if I'm not gay. I look at it like I have a bypass. But like I said, last year I was with my girlfriend with black hair. And I've been going to mental hospitals my whole life. And like I said, when I was 21 is when I lost my virginity. And in 2021 or 2022 is when they put me on Halidol. And I had a reaction to it. Really, I was just like, I don't like Charlotte as my ex-boyfriend. But the only reason why I was with him is because George Carr didn't buy me a car. I'd only let him come over, and Billy Wesley Phelps gets disability for scoliosis. And I'm a paranoid schizophrenic person. And I never talked to Brandon Rogers, even though I'm the real Ryan George Fair. Then Charlotte is my boyfriend. I talked to a boy named Chris, a girl named Elizabeth, and things like that. I never attempted to go out and buy a camera and prove that I'm real. And like I said, I was 17 when Shirley started with me. So I was underage. And like I said, I've just been sitting in this house trying to join dating sites. But when Alex Griffith messaged me and was like, I'm going to put things about you on RuPaul Report, I was like, well, I can be really famous. And maybe Jeffree Star will talk to me if I'm just open about the fact that only on one day when I was 13 I did things with Brian. I had 5 girlfriends, a boyfriend who was Shirley, and only on one day after him I did things with Kelly on one day when I was 21. And like I said, because of Ryan George for RuPaul Report, they are going to give me a house because I have OCD, ADHD, bipolar disorder, Tourette syndrome, and schizophrenia. I was just going on 22 minutes. It's May 6, 2023, and it's 4:26 p.m. I hope everybody's good from Ryan George Fair.